Well. Am I muted? Okay, no, I'm not muted. Hey, everyone. What's going on? Welcome. Glad to see everyone live and in color, as always. Folks, awesome. Want to welcome everyone on tonight's overview. I see we got all kind of smiling faces. Come on in, guys. Definitely before we get ourselves rocking and rolling, you want to get out any last-minute text messages or any last-minute notifications to people that you may communicate with on social media that we're getting ready to get things launched and rocking and rolling. Go ahead and do so. Until that time when we get started, we're going to start about another 30 seconds or so. Go ahead and announce yourself, where you're chiming in from. I'll go first. My name is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹, calling in from Houston, Texas. Who else do we have out there with us?
Terry Malone, Toledo, Ohio.
Terry Malone, welcome. Absolutely. Who else we got out there?
Pat from California.
Pat, my girl Pat. Welcome. Absolutely.
Bridget chiming in from Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio. Hey, Mama Dukes. Welcome.
How are you?
Fantastic.
This is Bridget from Southern Cal. Hey, Doug. Hey, Dee.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Everybody. Doing good.
Doug, it's Ingrid Wang from Philippines. Yay.
Hey, ain't nothing but a thing, but it's just Ingrid Wang. What's going on? Good to see you.
Lovely to see your happy face.
Hey, I appreciate it. Good to be seen. Who else we got?
Selena from California.
California. Hey, Selena. Absolutely. My sister from another mister. Welcome.
Anthony from South Carolina.
Anthony, South Carolina. Welcome. Who else was that?
Belinda from Cleveland.
Belinda, welcome, sweetie. Absolutely. Who else we got out there, guys? Got about 10, 15 seconds here.
Marilyn from Chicago.
Marilyn from Chicago. Chi-town. In the house. Yes, absolutely, guys.
Tammy from Virginia.
Yeah, I was waiting on Miss Virginia. Come on now. Hey, Miss Tammy. Good to see you.
You too.
Chris from Maryland.
Chris from Maryland. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you joining us.
Antoinette from Mississippi.
MIS, crooked letter. Welcome, Miss Antoinette.
Welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Welcome. Absolutely. Well, guys, listen, we're going to go ahead and get things rock and rolling, kicked off. I don't like to belabor the moment, as I like to start off with a little something. I'm going to tell you guys the same thing Elizabeth Taylor told all her former 8 husbands. I will not be before you long, right? So many of y'all will catch that along the way. But guys, I'm just pumped up, fired up, always excited to be able to come before this platform specifically with something that's just blessing so many people's lives all across the world, border to border. Just really got done early today with a meeting that we're doing with some leaders out in Jamaica. And, they already got my Jamaica vibe. They're changing up my lingo. They got me saying "ya man" and all this type of stuff. And guys, it's just so important in what we're doing that we keep moving forward with this information, because there again, it's going to impact so many people's lives. It is what the world is going to do. You can take it to the bank, okay? Now, for the guests that are among us, I do want to caution you, please divorce yourself from any, baggage from the past. Maybe you get invited to these meetings before and there's going to be some money that's going to be discussed. But I do want to let you know, this has nothing to do with network marketing. We're not network marketing. We're not an MLM. We're not any type of gifting or susu. And definitely we're not any type of pyramid scam in terms of robbing you of any money. We're not any type of trading or crypto investing type company to where, we're talking about you earning 1%, 2%, 3% a day, and then there's a rug pull and you don't get access to any of your money. So folks, we're not any of that, So hopefully, for the next 25, 30 minutes, we could say something that, you're looking with an outstretched neck, looking for something that folks that can maybe take care of a monthly expense for you that you have, take care of annual expense that you have. But I will say this, moving forward, guys, if what I say makes no sense to you whatsoever, then please don't allow myself or even the person that invited you here to twist your arm and get involved with this whatsoever. But on the flip side of that, if what I say makes complete sense to you, like 1000% sense to you, then don't allow anyone to talk you out of getting involved with us. Go ahead and punch your ticket, join this journey, because folks, we're having a fabulous time, okay? So I'm gonna jump into the presentation here. And then let me share my screen. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come right here. All right. And we are off. So folks, real quick, I just want to just have you guys understand that we are cooperatively heading up the global expansion of the world's first digital smart wallet, okay? We're currently looking for strategic partnerships to divert, ladies and gentlemen, the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. Here's the benefit of partnering with us, folks. Partnering with us means predictable and scalable residual cash flow for anyone and everyone, folks, from this day forward. Ladies and gentlemen, there is zero skill set that's going to be needed or required here. You can start receiving the cash flow that you need, okay, or desire today, albeit if you are, looking for residual cash flow for a charity, funding for a cause, whether if you're a church, whether if you're a foundation. We have many different schools, many different lending institutions, business owners, and of course, individuals from all walks of life. Folks, we just have a kaleidoscope of people. I'm scrolling down here just so you can get, see some of the faces that have partnered with what we got going on, folks. And folks, we have people literally with this particular platform that are receiving ongoing residual cash flow that's covering their monthly bills, covering their monthly expenses. And all they're doing is just a one-time barrier of entry combined with a one-time very, very low barrier of execution, folks. And with Smarter Than Money is the name of our community. We're simply going to be showing you how to receive residual ongoing cash flow by creating your own digital bank with artificial intelligence on the blockchain, okay, where you are receiving scalable, predictable, and ongoing month-to-month cash flow from this day forward, folks. And so with that, I get excited every time I even say those words, guys, and it never gets old with me sharing this. So let me jump right into the presentation quickly here, folks. And so what we're about, we're building a global cooperative, folks. And a cooperative is an organization that is owned and controlled by the people who use its products, supplies, and or services. Cooperatives can vary in their particular purpose, but share in common the fact that they are formed to meet the specific objectives of the members, guys, and adapt to members' changing needs. Folks, cooperatives benefit all parties involved. And our goal between now and a small bit of 2024, we're looking to bring over 100 million members worldwide, globe to globe, border to border, with what we have going on right here with this project, folks. So guys, I want to make a quick disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes. As members, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience, ladies and gentlemen, with this incredible project. Folks, we're opening up digital wallets, okay? Money is the lifeblood of the entire world, but folks, digital wallets are the organs that control the sending and receiving of this said lifeblood. Again, money. And folks, money cannot and will not be able to move without the use of a digital wallet. So you're literally going to be receiving ongoing residual cash flow, okay, residual income for your economic value that we bring. Folks, please get this. Our economic value, it generates billions of dollars, okay? If you think about many of these major household name companies, they sort of already have a head start in the digital wallet game, okay? Think about PayPal. They're doing 4.1 billion. That's take-home profit. PayPal, who actually owns Venmo, they're doing over $850 million, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, why would a company that's pretty much similar the same to another company buy that company? Because they understand that digital wallets is the modern day gold rush. It's what people are doing. And so understand, folks, they're not receiving money based on gambling. They're receiving money based on transactions that take place. See, they already have it programmed, embedded in their system to where anytime a certain transaction takes place, depending if it's a business, depending if it's a corporation or individual, they already have the percentages there that when a transaction takes place, PayPal's receiving money, Venmo's receiving money, Cash App's receiving money, okay? No gambling involved, right? But who is the one engineering and driving that cash flow to them? Well, let me tell you, it's not aliens, it's not robots, and it's not computers. It's you looking at me and me looking at you. And PayPal right now has close to about 430 million active users. Folks, can I tell you, they're experts with their company are projecting over the next 5 years, they're going to go from 420 something million to over 700 million active accounts. Okay? Folks, there again, that's going to be you and I opening up those accounts. Again, our economic value generates billions. But what if I told you if PayPal was switching it up a little bit? And they said, Douglas, we want to invite you into our operation now and open up a digital wallet with us. And all you have to do is maybe refer a few friends, and that thing duplicates people referring friends, referring others, and referring friends. But instead of that money that you're already engineering for us, that 4.1 billion that you help us do, and we wasn't paying you nothing, we're going to send you the money now. Okay? Folks, should I take PayPal up on that proposition? Well, you know I will, because I'm a sane and sober-minded person. But understand this, folks, they've already done 4.1 billion without me. How fast you think they would grow if the cash flow that wasn't coming to the company, but was coming to the individuals that were already engineering the cash flow that these big companies are doing? Folks, they would go faster than ever. But we already know that they're not going to do that, right? Because see, the cash flow is not designed to come to you and I, it's going to them. Folks, we're about to talk to you about what we call the world's first smart wallet, the co-op wallet. We're going to be redefining how people receive income in the 21st century. See, understand, ladies and gentlemen, everything is going smart. Why is that? You heard this thing called AI, it's called artificial intelligence. Folks, artificial intelligence works more efficient and faster than humans are able to, and it also eliminates the error and failure that humans are able to do. Think about that, your income being connected to something that can't fail. See, folks, I have this thing here next to me. It's called Alexa. And anytime I tell Alexa to do something, it's going to do it. Alexa, what is 5 plus 5?
5 plus 5 is 10.
See, folks, Alexa can't even reject me from
For
giving it
Hartley,
a
Texas,
command.
a heat advisory
Alexa,
is in
be
effect.
quiet. See, folks, it has to do whatever I tell it to do. Think about a smartphone. A smartphone is just not a phone where we make phone calls and receive phone calls, but we're able to do text messaging. We're able to write up emails, send and receive. Folks, we're able to type in the coordinates, giving us directions from one place to another using a GPS. And folks, when you type in the coordinates, it gives it to you instantly. We also have smart watches. We have smart glasses. I was watching an infomercial just a couple of days ago. They were advertising a smart vacuum cleaner. Folks, it's artificial intelligence. See, this is just not a wallet, folks. It's a peer-to-peer Ethereum blockchain wallet. It's a global bank in your pocket, an asset with artificial intelligence, and it's programmed to purposely generate and facilitate immediate, scalable, unavoidable residual cash flow, folks, for its users upon cooperatively duplicating two no skill set needed steps, folks, just one time. ladies and gentlemen, guests specifically, I need that no skill set needed and one time to really hit you like a ton of bricks. Because folks, when something doesn't require skill set and artificial intelligence makes it efficient and eliminates the ability to fail, then who is not able to win when you're not able to fail? And can the masses do it if it's only one time required? You see why so many people, this thing is humming right now? And folks, if it wasn't working as advertised, and I'm gonna take you to the back office and literally give you an example and show you the transparency. Because I don't want you to walk away with just hearing this. Understand, I don't want you to trust me. Did he just say that? Yeah, I don't want you trusting me. I want to show you the truth because I believe you can trust the truth. Amen. So folks, as one receives with our company, 10 people receive, ladies and gentlemen. See, we're a cooperative. It's not just a handful of people just at the top. See, that's network marketing. That's those other pyramid deals that we've been a part of. You know what I'm saying? Where all the money is just going to people at the top, okay? And 97% of people just end up being innocent bystanders. No, we're not that operation, folks. As one receives, 10 people receive every time. And the one-time execution secures on demand. Smart wallets never stop opening following yours. And every smart wallet, ladies and gentlemen, after you, pays you instantly and residually, month after month, from this day forward, folks. Man, I'm ready to sign up again. So folks, we have this thing called simplicity or simplexity, excuse me. So folks, if you ever bought a stock or made a bank transfer, as simple as that is, where you just put in some information, personally you, okay? And when you hit the button, that transfer of that stock was purchased, okay? So folks, complete the 2 cooperative steps just one time. Here's step 1. So literally, you're gonna cooperatively accept $28 from your inviter who invited you one time. It's literally like they're sending you a bank transfer of $28. By accepting, you're gonna accept a co-op wallet. You're gonna receive, a co-op wallet that provides you scalable residual cash flow and future equity which to sell or borrow against. Here's step 2. Then you're gonna strategically invest, like bank transfer. 3, who will cooperatively accept $28 from you one time, who also duplicates the same one time, ladies and gentlemen. And folks, that's it. The smart wallet takes over. Please allow this to resonate with you. The 2 steps eliminates the need for anyone to do anything else, ladies and gentlemen. It's not required for you to do it again in a week. It's not required for you to do it again in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. One time. And have 3 others duplicate the same. One time. Now I'm gonna go into the back office here, folks, but I saw this quote and I just had to add it just to share, because understand, folks, billionaires, they don't look to do extraordinary things, okay, to get extraordinary results. This is Warren Buffett, who many of us know is one of the richest people in the world. Look what he says. It is not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results, folks. We can just do something simple, because simple scales. We're not trying to get fancy here, okay? And so I'm gonna go to the back office here real quick, because I have it queued up. I created a demo account here real quick, and I named it Your Name Here. So guests on the call, just replace where it says your name here, okay? And put your name there. So I'm gonna log into this here real quick, because it's important that you see the truth, is what we like to say, okay? Don't trust Douglas. Don't trust the person that even invited you. I mean, you can trust them that they wouldn't bring you to anything, you know, illegal or unethical, but you guys know what I'm saying, okay? So literally right here where it says your name here, guest, that's your name, okay? And look down here, you're at zeros for today. Now, I need you to see this, folks. You're gonna receive instantly on every account. Okay? So you don't have to rely on any rotation. You don't have to rely on any cycling. You're not gonna have to wait for a certain amount of counts, okay, to take place before you receive. No, watch this. So your name here, now I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna choose somebody's name in the audience here. Let me just choose Miss Belinda. It's the first name I saw. I'm gonna do Belinda B, okay? So this is as if, guest, you referred Belinda, okay? Because remember, you're doing 3 others that you're doing a $28 transfer to in this example. So you're transferring $28 to Belinda, okay? Belinda's gonna open up an account, 23, put this code in, I'm not a robot. Come down here and I'm gonna hit invite, okay? Folks, in the real sense, when that transaction takes place, I need you to see how this thing performs, operates every single time, okay? An account opens up after yours. See, folks, you're at 1175 and 117.50, okay? How long did that money take to get to you, ladies and gentlemen? It was instant. Now, please understand this. You were not the only one that just received money just then. 9 other people prior also just received an increase in their residual cash flow. Hence the reason only doing this once is only required. Why? Because every time it does it after you, that everybody's just doing it one time, you cannot stop receiving deposits, even if you wanted to, folks. Just like you can't stop receiving air. Just like you can't stop receiving water passing through the world. It's the same way money is really designed to facilitate through the world. It's not designed just for the have to haves and the have-nots to have not. Money is supposed to be circulating. It serves its highest purpose when it's facilitating to every hand possible, or as many human hands as possible, folks. But watch this. Remember, everybody's doing 3. So let me grab someone else here in the audience. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna grab my girl Tammy Malone out of Virginia. I'll do Tammy. TAMMYM at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶.com. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a church here, okay? Victory. Because remember, we have churches, organizations, businesses, all that are involved with what we're doing, folks. So Victory Church, Victory at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶cf.com. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this Victory Church here, okay? And I'm gonna come down here, folks, put in this code that I'm not a robot, 85283. Hit invite, folks. So that is just as, there again, you guessed, just did a bank transfer, okay, through this system to those 2 entities, Victory Church and Tammy Malone. And guest, this is your account up here, okay? How long did it take that money to increase in your account? Instantly, folks. This is how it operates. This is how it performs every single time, folks. And if I was bamboozling you and if it wasn't happening as advertised, folks, I'm all over social media. I'm all over Facebook. I'm all over Instagram. Trust me, if it was not taking place as advertised, people would have called Douglas Ford out 11 long months ago that I've been involved. But watch this, guys, because remember, not only did you receive, 9 other people just received an increase in their residual cash flow. Independent. of them working for it. But let me go to another window. I'm going to leave your account here open, okay? So I go to your team here. You see, you only have 3. They all were just created right in front of you, okay? Now, we're going to give you a 5-week game plan where everybody's taking 7 days to do this that they're only required to do one time. But folks, we don't have to wait 7 days. You see how fast this is happening. The only part that I'm not actually doing is where we go and activate the account with a one-time out of pocket. And that takes every bit about 15, 20 minutes to do that, okay? So that's the only part I'm not doing, right? So let me go back to your money here. Now I'm just gonna do one person. I'm not gonna do all 3 just to keep this demonstration short, okay? But I need you to see the truth. So I'm gonna go to another window here, okay? I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna log in as that Victory Church there. Let me put in the password here. And the cars, there's a car there. There's a car there, car there. I think that's okay. Is that it? Okay, great. And let me. So this is just as Victory Church is going to do the exact same thing. How many times is Victory Church required to do it, ladies and gentlemen? 1 time. Where they're going to do it and they're going to get 3 others right behind them to do the same. See, there again, folks, the 2 steps. It secures on demand that accounts never stop opening. And we are a success line. So this is Victory Church who opened an account after you. And when they open up an account, you received and 9 others received. Now watch this. So this is Victory Church. Let's say a church typically has what? Church members. So we're going to go to church. That ain't church, that's church. Church member 1. Okay. We're going to do CM1 at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏.com. I'm going to go ahead and just put in 3 here just for the sake of time. Church member 2, CM2 at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏.com. And what? Church member 3. Well, okay. Church member 3 at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏.com. And I'm gonna come down here and put in this code 87837 49. Got it? I'm gonna come down here. So this is just as Victory Church did a $28 bank transfer in the system to church member 1, church member 2, church member 3. Okay? When it does that, those 3 entities open up an account because they'll be lined up right after the church, folks. Watch this. Let my screen load here. There we go. Scroll back up here, folks. Do y'all see the same? Well, one of them didn't take, okay? Let me see. It's 2350, 235. One of them didn't take. Let me see which one it was. Okay, see, all 3 are there. Let me go back to the team. Should be more than that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it's only 23. One of them didn't accept. So let me just do another one here real quick. Let me do Douglas Ford. Douglas Ford 77 at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏.com. Okay. Come down here, put in I'm not a robot 14767 and hit invite there. Okay. There it is, folks. Yeah, one of those didn't accept, but it's just 3 because that's the actual predictable outcome with your first 3. Now, folks, this is a subscription base. That's why it's residual income. See, this 3525, you're not just receiving it one time. That's coming in month after month, but it's going to scale. Why? Because church member 1, church member 2, and church member 3, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're only doing it one time. Okay? We have the 10X version. Okay? That's $352 in residual cash flow. That money you can count on coming in next month. the month after that, and the month after that with scale. Now watch this. As Victory Church was receiving from those accounts opening, remember, we were not in your account, guest. Let me hit refresh. And notice how collectively you're over $400 in residual cash flow. We go back to your team. You didn't open up any more accounts, but accounts opened after yours. Because why? Victory Church did the same thing that you did. So guess what? Tammy Malone's gonna do the same thing. How many times she required to do that? One time. Tammy's gonna receive more. And guess who else received more? You do, guest. Because in this example, you invited Tammy. Belinda does the same thing. How many times is Belinda gonna do that? One time. Belinda's gonna instantly receive. And guess what, folks? You continue to receive. Every single time. Let's go to the money here real quick, okay? So folks, remember, all smart wallets after you pay you. Now we have two infrastructures as you saw. We have a standard, which allows you to receive 10% of what you receive in the 10X. And then we have the 10X. I'm gonna talk about both. I'm gonna start with the standard first, go through this quite quickly, okay? Because in the standard version, even though you're receiving money, okay, we realize that we want to be a global entity. And when you see the 10X, even though it gives you, the bigger bang for your buck, okay, we have it where people can get started at the standard version. As your money upgrades here, you will be upgraded to the 10X, okay, automatically. But a lot of people, most people like starting in the 10X because it allows you to get to your goals even faster. Got it? But folks, we have a predictable 5-week game plan. So your first 3 come right behind you. They're only doing it one time, okay? Folks, that's gonna bring you $26 in total. Now, actually, it's gonna be more than that. As you saw, it was like 35 because there's some bonuses that also are gonna be included. But understand, remember, your subscription is $28 a month. So your first 3 covers your subscription. But understand, 9 other people just received an increase in their residual cash flow as well. Guys, don't lose sight of that. See, when one receives, 10 people receive, guys. This is why this is only required one time. And all they have to do is execute, and the artificial intelligence, it's not gonna allow you to fail because it's already embedded in the system to do it every time it's commanded to execute. Now look at this, your 3. Remember, Tammy and Belinda and Victory Church? They're doing the same thing. They're receiving 26. They did nothing more. But instantly and simultaneously, as each of them were receiving 26, it scaled your residual cash flow to $38, independent of your involvement. And let's say it took everyone 7 days to do that. You did it in 7 days. Your 3 did it in 7 days. In total, that'd be 14 days for you. Everyone's doing the same thing and going in the same direction, folks. Your 3's 3, doing this one time, having 3 come right behind them. They receive 26. Watch this. Instantly and simultaneously, your 3 receive an increase in their residual cash flow, and also you receive an increase in your residual cash flow, $87 right there. Then moves forward again. A week later, these guys do it in 7 days, 26, raises their money up to 38, raises your 3 to 87, raises your money to $249. 5 weeks in, with everyone taking 7 days to do this. Folks, we got people started in the Netherlands. We got people started in Philippines. Folks, they're doing this every 24 hours. Because there again, we dictate and we control. It's on demand. Why wait to do something 7 days? I can do it in the next 30 minutes, right? So watch this, okay? Their money goes to 38, 87, 249, 538, okay? Everyone going in the same direction, ladies and gentlemen. When a member's wallet accumulates $280, they will automatically be upgraded to the 10X. Let's jump on to the 10X, guys. Okay. This is where you're going to really start receiving some real money. I'm talking about money that, again, takes care of your monthly expenses, okay? Because like myself, okay, can't really share what my monthly mortgage is, but folks, it got taken care of. I believe it was every bit about 4 months, okay, in this project. I no longer have to pay a mortgage anymore. So I can testify that this works, okay? The gentleman that I work with, he no longer pays a mortgage anymore, okay? A young lady by the name of 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗺, okay? Not technically inclined, doesn't know anything about blockchain, doesn't know anything about artificial intelligence, just knows when me and my people do it, it connects. She's receiving residual income, taking care of her monthly expenses, her monthly bills. And she's using the money to take care of her grandkids to where she can pass something along and she ain't got to rely on a retirement check from the government. I hope somebody hears me what I'm trying to say. We got people in the Philippines, okay? And, you know, Philippines is going, you know, I mean, it's not really good financially. But as they're coming aboard, folks, they're coming in popping like popcorn because they see we all going in the same direction. And they're not waiting. Every day they're almost doing meetings after meetings after meetings, sharing this. And folks, they got money coming in day after day after day after day with scale. As I told you, I just talked to some people in Jamaica. They got me saying, yeah, man, we doing this, man, right? Things are not good financially in Jamaica, okay? But hey, they brought some, they're gonna be bringing some very successful, high caliber people to the table. Why? They wanna use and generate more capital to start other businesses. Folks, I just learned today that the parent company that owns Google.com is a cooperative company called Alphabet. Google, folks, understands the power of people coming together. Let me keep going, man. So in the 10X, folks, instead of you receiving 26 or 35, 50, you're going to receive 288 plus the bonuses. Again, your first 3, it covers your subscription in the 10X. The subscription in the 10X is 280 plus the subscription in the standard is 28. It's 308 in total. But you're receiving $350 that covers your monthly subscription in the 10X. Then a week later, your 3 coming behind you in the 10X doing the same thing. How many times are they required to do it? Say 1 time. They receive 288 instantly and simultaneously. It scales your money up to $412 in residual month-to-month cash flow. You're only 2 weeks in. For a lot of people, that'll cover, you know, maybe a car note, maybe the light bill. Because understand, folks, your bills are on subscriptions. You just don't look at them that way. But guess what? You set that thing up 1 time, and yet it comes to you month after month, like subscription. So if you're going to have residual bills, should we be having residual scalable cash flow where we're not just trading time for money to cover our bills? So folks, guess all we want to know is what's your number? What is your mortgage payment? We want to get that covered. We're not talking about becoming millionaire, okay? Let's forget about all that talk. Let's get to the real. Let's cover your mortgage. Let's cover your rent. Or if you have a business venture, you're looking for generate some real capital that scales. We come together, folks, and we can get that number. 5 weeks or less is the game plan we have. Watch this, 3 weeks in. These guys did nothing different. 2 steps. They received 288. Instantly and simultaneously, as one receives, 10 people receive, scaled your 3's money up to 412. Scaled your money up to $960. That's 3 weeks in. For a lot of the population in this world, folks, that'll cover people's rent. Okay. A week later, these guys doing the same thing. And this is with everybody taking 7 days to do something one time. 288 for them in residual cash flow. Instantly and simultaneously scales these guys to 412. Instantly and simultaneously scales your 3. This is why I got excited, because I come from the network marketing industry 18 years. And pretty much it was just a handful of people that was only succeeding. I would bring friends in, some would make some money, but many times some didn't. So it literally, like in the technical sense, it was almost like I was making money off of them, because I was making money, but they wouldn't really, because it required skill set. This is artificial intelligence by transaction that everybody only has to do one time. And not only am I increasing in residual cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, my 3 are as well. And they never have to come out of money out of pocket ever again. They're not required to do this again in a week, in a month, in a year. They're not required to do this again in 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. One time. And it's led to them receiving unavoidable residual cash flow that they cannot move out of the way of. Folks, 4 weeks in the 10X, you're at $2,742 in residual cash flow. Hello? But look what's happening just a week later. Just a week later. This is 5 weeks for me, but it's my 4th week. You see how we're all traveling in the same direction? They never had to come out of pocket again. They had the same $2,742,000 in month-to-month residual cash flow. Just 4 weeks in for them, 5 weeks in for me, for you, guest. You're at $5,921. Every partner, folks, invest in 3 friends or others or enemies. Just 3 that are going to duplicate the same. That's only required of them one time. Who cooperatively accept $28 from you within 7 days, one time, who duplicate the same one time. And as I said, folks, yes, there is more money on the table because this thing continues. Okay? It doesn't stop after 5 weeks. Okay? But with a 5-week game plan, I need to know what any of your family or friends have approached you with, to where we can all come together cooperatively and all go in the same direction and respectively have over $5,921 coming in our 5 weeks respectively, as this thing duplicates with everybody taking 7 days, which I literally took you to the back office, and let's say it took an hour to do it. If everybody duplicated it in an hour, in 5 hours. Because why, folks? We dictate. When we control it, it's like I'm talking to Alexa. I dictate to Alexa when Alexa does it. Alexa, what is 5 plus 5?
5 plus 5 is 10.
See, she cannot stop from telling me that. Folks, you do the 2 steps, it cannot stop from giving you the money. When your friends do the 2 steps, the artificial intelligence is not going to let them not receive the money, and you receive more. Let me keep moving on. Folks, let's join the revolution today. There's only one time, okay? We have 2 options here. Option 1 is the 10X. It's a one-time out-of-pocket of $379 plus exchange fees. That's where you're receiving from both infrastructures. You're receiving not only from the 10X, but also from the standard as well. Now, to keep it 100% transparent, is going to be about $410 to $415 one time out of pocket, depending on what cryptocurrency that you choose, just to make the payment. Folks, we're not crypto investing. We just use crypto to make the payment, okay? We're not relying on any fluctuation. We're not relying on any staking or mining. No, it's just to make the transaction. But because we use cryptocurrency, it makes us a global entity. So as smart wallets are opening up in, as I said, Philippines or Jamaica or the Netherlands or Canada or Russia or wherever, anytime, every time a digital smart wallet opens up in your success line, you're going to receive from it, folks, instantly. Anytime and anywhere around the world after your 3, a smart wallet opens up anywhere around the world, they and you are going to receive from it instantly. Their friends, any smart wallets that open up after them, it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 15, it could be 50, 100, 1,000. Anytime, every time a smart wallet opens up, they're going to receive from it instantly. No, folks, we're not that operation where we're going to tell you to go door knocking on 100 people's doors to get people in. It's not that one where you got to make a list of 400 or 500 friends on your list, okay, and do the numbers game. Folks, you're just having 3 friends or 3 others do this one time. That $415 gets you 3 $28 tokens to sponsor 3 friends. You're also going to receive 1 280 token that activates you in the 10X. You're going to receive residuals on all smart wallets after you. You're going to receive digital ownership rights, minted NFT to the blockchain. Okay, that gives you a global business ownership, which you can sell and borrow against your business as it elevates and escalates and appreciates. Okay. With that, you're going to receive blockchain, crypto literacy, business education, weekly training and support, folks. We have a resource hub called smarterthanmoney.com where you actually going to have and be able to receive what we have a digital footprint, which we call a V card. It's like your own personal digital funnel that you get free, okay, with coming in at the 10X, okay? Folks, this thing is very state-of-the-art, professional, adds a lot of credibility, okay? You saw me flipping through them earlier. I'll even show you the V card after we're done with the meeting so you can see, because many of us are using that to market on social media, putting QR codes on our t-shirts, and it says smarter than money, and it draws so much curiosity. People say, what's smarter than money? We say, hey, scan my QR code. Let's exchange information. I'd like to share with you and give you more details, meet face-to-face on a Zoom or get on a phone call. Guys, we make it simple. See, simple scales. That's what Warren Buffett was telling us. Then we have option 2, folks. The standard version is $99 one time out of pocket, okay? Transparency is going to be about $110 to $115 one time out of pocket, okay? Folks, we also have the option where you can use a debit card or a bank card to make the transaction as well, okay? With the standard version, you're going to receive 3 28 tokens that you're just transferring over to your 3, okay? And start the 2 steps today. You're going to receive residuals on all standard smart wallets after you. You're going to also receive the digital ownership rights, minted NFT, gives you your global business ownership. Blockchain, crypto literacy, business education, training and support, okay? But with this plan, folks, we just charge $20 one time to get a V card, okay? But guys, get that V card, okay? It's worth its weight in gold. But folks, you're just having 3 people do the same, and this thing just keeps going, okay? So, folks, I want to play this video here real quick by a gentleman that is well known and sought after when it comes to money, when it comes to entrepreneurship. His name is Peter David. He did a video talking about the wealth of the Jews, folks. And I want you to hear this about the first time he saw $6 million. This video on YouTube has right at about 100,000 actual views. I'm gonna play it for you. It's only about 1 minute and 49 seconds. and then we'll go ahead and close this thing out.
I want to tell you about the first time I was 21 years old and I saw $6 million of cash right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's what 6 million looks like. Insane. How the hell can I get this kind of money one day? And the guy who had the $6 million was a Jewish businessman who owned dealerships in San Fernando Valley area. And he gave me an advice at 21 that completely changed the way I do business till today. By the way, if you get value from today's message, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Here's what this Jewish businessman told me. I said, how is it possible you got this much money and you're in your mid-30s, 6 million cash? He says, Patrick, there's one thing you need to know about Jews. I said, what's that? When one makes money, 5 make money. I said, what? He says, when one of us makes money in a business, 5 other Jews make money because we like to make money in groups. I said, so what's the benefit of that? He said, everybody keeps doing business together. He says, too many people, ethnicities, nationalities, cultures, backgrounds, they just want to be the one making money. They don't want anybody else around them making money. And then eventually they wonder, how come nobody wants to go into business with me? Because when you make money, nobody else makes money. So ask yourself the question. Number one, the person you're working for, does he make money and do you make money? And number two, the people that work with you, who report to you, if they give their best, do they also make good money the way you're making money? If the answer is yes, you're in a great place. Go do your part.
Guys, think about that, okay? With us, folks, when one makes money, 10 make money, not just 5 or not just 6. And understand that, ladies and gentlemen, the person that invited you is not trying to make money from you. We're trying to make money with each other. Doesn't that sound better? Don't that sound like you're not being used, okay? Or somebody's just trying to, get to a pin level because of you or get to a rank from you. No, we're making money together. That's the way it's supposed to be, in my opinion. Folks, final recap. It's your money, guys. All monies are on demand. We dictate, okay? We determine however fast, whatever pace this moves at. We don't have to wait a week, folks. But you see, with a 5-week game plan, everybody taking 7 days. In 5 weeks, you're at $5,921 in the 10X. Okay? We developed Co-op Wallet, which is our online digital bank, folks. You're able to send or receive money globally with other Co-op Wallet users. 100%, ladies and gentlemen, of all royalties are distributed to members. We're getting 100% of the money. Again, this ain't trading. This ain't staking. This is not mining. They're not giving you 100% of the money. No. But look at this. Douglas, that's good. I received 100% of the money. But man, how soon is it giving me my money? I'm glad you asked. Royalties are immediately paid directly to your Co-op wallet, folks. Immediately. Oh, like my brother likes to say it, immediately. Well, Douglas, that's great. I get 100%. I get it immediately. But hold on, man. Hold on. How soon am I able to withdraw my money? Securely store your royalties and withdraw them when you want them. Folks, the service works as advertised. I'm giving you the truth. I'm not trying to get you to trust me. I don't do the whole dog and pony show anymore. I feel when something is going to perform as advertised, just give the people the black and white. Quickly build and scale predictable ongoing residual cash flow. You gain a sellable asset through your business ownership. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no limits to anything. Blockchain, crypto literacy, business education provided, plus weekly training and support. Your business is automated using artificial intelligence upon completing 2 simple steps. That's only required 1 time. Folks, all cooperative members receive instantly and instantly, continuously, folks. That right there is a game changer, okay? So your inviter is ready to give you a $28 account token. Ladies and gentlemen, you're just simply going to reconnect with the member that referred you. They will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free Co-op Wallet account. You just need to give them the first name, give them your name, email address, and phone number. and also give the name, email address of your three, and you guys can literally start seeing money literally 1 hour after this call or less. Okay, you're gonna buy your 3 referral tokens to give to your 3 one time. Your 3 are gonna buy their 3 referral tokens to give to their 3 that they're only doing one time. 2 types of questions. Question A, Douglas, just get just 3 accounts, 2 steps. That's it, sir. That's it, ma'am. Yes. Question B, Douglas, can we refer more than 3? Absolutely. Okay. You'll be even compelled to do so because it'll allow you to get to your goals even that much faster. But folks, we only want those in not to be a body. We wanted them to come in and cooperatively cooperate together. And the cooperation here is the one-time task that's only we ever required to do one time. Everyone having 3 come after them and do the same, folks. And it secures on demand and money continuously comes to the whole entire ecosystem from this day forward. Scalable, residual, predictable, ongoing, reliable, and sustainable cash flow. That just sounds great, right? So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the meeting right there. I'm gonna open up for any Q&A. We like to open up at the end. But folks, we have a Smarter Than Money resource hub. You can go to smarterthanmoney.com, okay? That's a resource hub for all of us to share and use, ladies and gentlemen, and leverage, okay? But I wanna go ahead and open it up. If anybody has any questions that they would like to ask, any guests, I would like to take questions from guests first. If there's any guests on the line, if you wanna go ahead and unmute yourself, you can simply go down to where it says reactions at the bottom and raise your hand, or you can just unmute yourself, either one, just unmute yourself. If you have a question and you're a guest, if you have a question, I'd love to take any questions or make any clarity of anything that you may want to hear again, or maybe wasn't so clear when I was talking. Anybody ready to sign up again? Any questions, guys? Any questions? All right, guys, if y'all don't have no questions, I'm gonna get Tammy Malone to start singing now. Tammy, get those vocals ready. Beverly don't want me to sing, so I gotta choose somebody else. No, but guys, no, but serious note, guests, any questions or members, any question that you think a guest may want to ask, maybe a little bit too shy to ask. If there's a member that has a question or want to ask a question that's pertaining to the webinar, okay, you can ask the question on their behalf. Hey, Miss Ingrid Wang. Ain't no thing because of Ingrid Wang. I love that.
Doug, I wanted to just acknowledge you because most of us here on the line did not participate in the Zoom VBR that myself and Coach Edna presented for our team here in the Philippines last night. But I want to share with you, everyone here, I want to acknowledge Doug Ford because he was so powerfully calm in the midst of the storm of conversations and accusations that was brought up by some of the new members of the group, and where I was myself and Coach Edna was on the defensive, so to speak. Doug Ford stepped in and just spoke in the most calm and professional manner that just how do you say, put everybody in respect, peace, calm, harmony, and understanding of the global opportunities that's being offered in the co-op business. So I want to acknowledge you, sir. It was just done so, I call it elegantly.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Miss Ingrid. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, nobody got a question for me. Well, it was just, oh, Bridget. Miss Bridget Copeland-Harris, how you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Doug, for just sharing that information. Great, 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 as always. Appreciate your thoroughness. I just, I don't have a question, but I know that the guests would not know this, is that we have so much support in place for people to be successful with this project. You know, the training is second to none, which you, of course, participate in and share yourself with us. Just all kinds of information because of the things that are happening in the financial society, financial world around the world with the way things are going to be coming up. You know, I just appreciate so much that the information that's been given us all the time. And another thing I just want to bring up, as a member, you don't have to know everything about this to begin to receive money. You know, we receive our money immediately, like the demo shows. And that's without knowing anything. You know, when I joined, I just followed, I was coachable and just followed what Mr. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹, who introduced me to this, what he said to do. And as people joined me, my bank received deposits, my co-op wallet received deposits. So just wanted to let people, the guests, know that these things do happen just like they say. And so just appreciate you in the system and just everything that's been put in place for people to win with this powerful, powerful cooperative. So thank you again, Doug.
No problem. Thank you so much for those kind words. Well, Bridget, you already know that was one of the things that, you know, got me anchored in what we got going on here. I found out through this training, you know, sometimes you hear something and you've heard it multiple times, but then by being plugged in, that one time when you hear it, it just, the light bulb really goes off and it just becomes clear as a whistle. And when I heard it was a choice and not a chance, that one particular time, it was because of the training and the information that we get here, folks. I mean, when you come in our community and you go behind the veil, you really get yourself a family, a community that's really gonna rock with you, as the young people like to say, okay? We all going in the same direction, okay? There's no one getting left behind here, right? Now, you know, we want you to come in, get busy with it. You're doing 2 steps, folks. We're not one of those ones where you got to go out there again and make a list of 400 people to get this thing done. Do you just need 3 others? Just say, hey, let's make money together. Why not? As I'm getting my mortgage covered, you're getting your mortgage covered. As I'm receiving capital to do other things we want to do with, give the church charity and causes that we want to give to, and we're still receiving residual income. They come on board as well. Folks, we got a coalition of churches where they're getting their building fund and their ministry work cash flow, because it takes money to facilitate that. So I break it down, instead of one church trying to compete with another, because that's what it's almost like, why not all of us have 10, 15, 30, 40 scalable cash flow coming to every church that's in this block? That kind of makes sense, Douglas. Makes too much sense to me. Anyway, Evergreen, yes, Edna, I'm glad I met you.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, world family. I really want just to say thank you so much, Doug. And like Miss Ingrid said, last night was really amazing. You know, all I can say to the guests, you're in good hands here. All you have to do is put your hands up. But more importantly is be in the community, plug in, because, you know, everything that you need is here. You know, it's understandable that, you know, a lot of people are fearful today. They have doubts. You know, I've been in the network nearly 40 years this year. And I know I've been there, done that, like most of the leaders here. But I can assure you, you know, you could never, ever find anything like this. And all you really need to come to the table is to be, you know what you really want, be coachable and teachable, and just do the 2 steps over and over and over and over again. I love that the way Paul Davis said, you know, 5 people receive, but even better than that, it's 10 people receive. So In that note, I really thank you, and thanks the community. Thanks, Smarter Than Money, Have. That's another thing. That's the next point of call for everyone. If you really want to know what you need, don't go to Google, because most people, they don't have, unfortunately, they're not good at heart. Instead of helping people, they want to distract people. Thank you so much again, Doug.
And then before you leave, I just like a real quick testimony. You had a leader by the name of Mariza that came on board. How many weeks did it take Mariza to get her 2 steps?
Less than 24 hours.
Oh, it didn't take 7 days?
Say it again.
It didn't take 7 days?
No, it didn't. 24 hours. Less than 24 hours.
That's awesome. I appreciate you so much, Edna. Guys, we're going to let that be the last comment of the day. I don't know if Mr. Greg Baldwin wants to say anything or not, but if not, guys, we're going to go ahead and close it out. I appreciate you guys chiming on in. Guests, you heard it. Just go ahead, get yourself started. Don't think about this, okay? Just go ahead, turn the key, do the 2 steps, put the artificial intelligence to work. It's going to work every time. It's not going to allow you to fail, okay? So as we like to conclude, every time we come together, folks, we just don't want to see you guys at the top. We literally want to see each and every one of you cash flowing, and most definitely over the top. Take care. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Doug. Awesome.
Doug,
Thank you, Douglas.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Doug.
Thank you,
Doug.
Doug. Great job.
Great
Thanks,
job.
Doug.